Hello, dreamers. Welcome to the first episode of Bonnet Sleep Stories. I am Mama Z. It's a joy to be the voice that accompanies you into dreamland tonight. As you don your bonnet, get ready to unwind and drift into a world of calm and relaxation. This is just for you. Leave behind the stress of the day and embrace the quiet peace that will come with surrendering to rest. Before we begin tonight's story, we're going to take a moment to settle in and help your mind and body relax. I am going to count down from 5 to 1, and as I do, set your intentions on total relaxation. Before we begin, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Black Lotus Kollective for more. Also, don't forget to turn off autoplay so as not to be disturbed by other videos. Now, let's begin by taking a deep breath in, visualizing the air moving through your body from head to toe. Then exhale slowly, releasing all tension. 5. Feel the weight of your body melt into the surface beneath you. You are safe. You are supposed to be here. And you can fully relax now. The day is complete. You got through it. There's no hurry here. You can simply just be. Resting, breathing, relaxing. Just be. Four. A deep sense of peace is blooming within you. Like a lotus unfolding itself upon the surface of calm waters. In this moment, be free of worry. You're exactly where you need to be. You deserve to have peace. You deserve to have rest. Three. With each breath, your body is becoming lighter. Let go of any remaining tension. Unclench your jaw. Relax your shoulders. It's okay. Everything will be okay. Give your mind the freedom to let go and just be. 2. Start to allow your imagination to come to the forefront of your mind, tucking away any last lingering thoughts of the day. Let go. Now, start to envision that you're standing on the shore of a peaceful lake. The lake shimmers with moonlit beauty, welcoming you home. Let this dreamland start to unfold around you. Immerse yourself within the story of the Whispers of Moonlight Lake. 1. Completely let go now as Mama C tells you tonight's Silk Bonnet Sleep Story. Beneath a soft indigo sky, in a valley cloaked by a forest older than memory, lay Moonlight Lake, a calm and picturesque body of water that tends to shimmer almost like molten silver under the moonlight. The lake was said to be alive, not in the way of heartbeats or breath, but with a quiet, ancient wisdom that could speak to those who truly lent it their ear and were open to its mystic gifts. The lake had an endearing connection to the moon and seemed to speak to the moon without words. Because of the symbiotic connection, the ancients thought it best to name the lake after the silvery moonlight. One quiet evening, a wanderer named Ilara arrived at the edge of the lake, weary from her travels. She was all alone, with only her thoughts to keep her company. But for some reason, she was drawn to the lake's glow, her footsteps guided by the faint tinkling sound of unseen bells carried on the breeze. She felt as if she belonged here in this moment, though she had been searching for something, a tangible thought or memory. But as she stood there in the night, she knew that she could not fathom what that something was. That feeling of void had accompanied her for as long as she could remember. She felt an urge to kneel down and rest by the lake's edge. A soft breeze seemed to envelop her and evoke a sense of calm deep within her soul. She gazed upon the shimmering surface as she could see the moon prance across soft waves, playing hide and seek along the body of the lake. Suddenly, the waves became impossibly still, mirroring the endless cascade of stars above. In the corner of her eye, she noticed the lake began to ripple as if stirred by her presence. Ilara, a voice whispered, soft as a baby's sigh. She froze, her name tumbling through the air as though the lake itself had spoken. "Who's there?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. A single ripple glided toward her. As it reached the shore, the entire lake began to glow. As a figure emerged from the water's surface, the figure approached her in a slow and comforting pace. It seemed regal and translucent, like it emanated from moonlight. It cannot be described as either man nor woman, but something beyond, something ethereal. It continued to approach her, but she was unafraid. The encounter felt natural and filled her with solace. She slowly watched as the figure rose from the water and stood before her in a majestic glow. Reaching for her hand, the figure spoke softly. "I am the keeper of Moonlight Lake. You have wandered far to find me, child of the earth," she said. I didn't know I was looking for you," Ilara admitted, her voice trembling with awe. The keeper tilted its head. "And yet, you are here. What is it your heart seeks?" Ilara stared into the depths of the keeper's eyes, which seemed to mirror the entire sky within them. I don't know," she admitted. "I only feel lost." The keeper enclosed its hands over hers as delicately as a silver thread and motioned for her to wade into the lake. Hesitant but curious, Ilara slipped off her boots and stepped gingerly into the cool, soaking water. Each drop of water and each step into the glistening lake seemed to melt away the weight of the void she had been carrying. She could no longer be troubled by her past, only empowered by her future. "Close your eyes," the keeper asked of her. When she did, the lake began to hum a low, lovely, and resonant melody that vibrated through her entire being. She felt weightless, as if she were drifting within a current in the lake. For a brief moment, she was unable to see But suddenly, vibrant colors rose from the depths of her eyes. She saw a veritable kaleidoscope of colors swirling and yielding harmony in the moment. Ilara, the keeper's voice echoed, Moonlight Lake will never give you answers. Instead, it is the conduit of truths. Look within yourself, and it shall be revealed. Suddenly, her mind was flooded with peaceful symmetry. She embraced the visions as they seemed to bloom within her mind. She saw herself as a child, running barefoot through golden, velvety fields. She saw moments of laughter she'd forgotten, times when her heart had been full. And then she saw her fears, the shadows she'd carried, the doubts she had let root in her soul. Tears slipped down her cheeks, but they felt cleansing, like rain after a long drought. When the visions faded, Ilara opened her eyes. The keeper was still there, its form glowing brighter now, as if the moon itself had fallen gently into the lake. You are not lost, the keeper said softly. You are simply unanchored. The lake has restored your anchor, and now you will always know the way. As the keeper spoke, a small object floated to the surface of the water near her. It was a tiny crystal vial, no bigger than her thumb, filled with a soft, golden glow. What's this? She asked. A piece of Moonlight Lake slide, the keeper replied. Keep it close. When the world feels too heavy, it will remind you of this night and the truths you carry within. Ilara clutched the vial and felt a warmth radiate from it, seeping right into her chest. She looked up, ready to thank the keeper. But it was gone. The lake was still again, reflecting the serene sky. She stood in the shallows for a long time, her heart calm, her mind clear. The soft tinkling of unseen bells returned, guiding her back to the shore. As she walked away from Moonlight Lake, with the vial glowing softly in her hand, Ilara no longer felt lost. She didn't have all the answers, but she had something better. A quiet certainty that she would find her way, and far behind her, beneath the indigo sky, the lake shimmered on, waiting for the next seeker to arrive.